Bahasham, Ruach Chodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Ruel. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the full elect that is out there pushing, laboring, believing, and listening on to this truth with our sincerity. I already made a blessing. Let's be upon your houses. All right. As we seen in the clip, war drums are beating. Those war drums are beating, man. All right. We're seeing the times that we're in. We're seeing the tensions increase, all right, in the Middle East. We're seeing a lot of talks of World War III. All right. We're seeing the war is constantly increasing, man. We're seeing Babylon, Babylon trying to get, they're trying to drag Babylon into the wars, man. You're seeing a lot of talks with other nations, man. Talks of bunker busters. All right. The times that we are in is real right now, man. All right. So the war drums are beating, man. We are truly at the end, man. All right. And, earlier today, I was at the corner store, and there was a guy at the corner store, and he was listening to, it sounded like a foreign media outlet. I wasn't sure what language you were speaking. I just assumed just off of how it sounded like it was Middle Eastern. And I asked him, asked the guy, I said, hey, you listening to the news? He was like, yeah, Bangladesh news. He was like, he's from Bangladesh. He was listening to the Bangladesh news on what's going on right now with Iran and Israel. And, we kept the conversation short, but long story short, the end of the conversation was, hey, World War III about to happen, man. And this is prophesied to happen, man. All right, World War III is prophesied to happen, man. We want that to happen, man. We want all hell to break loose in this place, man. We want these people to bug out and crash out in this place, man. Because by all that happening, it is letting us know that we are close to the return of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, and also letting us know that we are close to salvation, man. We are closer to the kingdom. We are close to the end of this wicked rulership, man. We are closer to being at peace and being at true rest, man. All right. So this is actually good news when we see these things are happening, man. Right. This is very good news for us, man. All right. While people throughout the world, throughout the four corners are panicking and making jokes and whatever the case may be, to us, hey, man, kahalam like how about Shemal Shai, man. All right. Because this is what we're waiting on, man. Waiting for all hell to break loose in this place, man. For shit to hit the fan, man. All right. And we are very close to those times, man. And we must continually endure, seek Yahweh Shemal Shai, stay diligent, and keep fighting all the way to the end, man. All right. Because these prophecies are going to come to pass, man. All right. But nevertheless, as we seen in the clip, you seen the mass people that were trying to evacuate Tehran. All right. And, the craziest thing, too, it was pretty much a spiritual day. I was basically, on a plantation, pretty much, doing some, I guess you could say Uber Eats, pretty much. But, Jake was doing some Uber Eats, trying to make some shekels on the side. And I was in downtown Miami, man. And as I'm in Miami, I'm looking at all of these high rises, man. Each building has roughly thousands of tenants, man, that's staying in them, man. And there's thousands of buildings. All right. And for anybody that's ever been in Miami, you know that, hey, Miami traffic is probably some of the worst traffic in Florida, man. All right. And I thought about it, I was like, man, imagine these people trying to evacuate all at the same time, trying to hop on these highways, man. It's going to be backed up. It's going to be chaos in the cities, man. All right. And as we seen with they showed that clip of that street view of people leaving Tehran, hey, them highways was backed up, man. Even looking at the movie like Leave the World Behind, shit, any end of the world apocalyptic type scenario movie, you always know, don't hit the major highways, man, because it's going to be backed up. All right. You be seeing cars backed up for hours. People getting out their cars, just footing it, man. Cars breaking down. People fighting each other. And so forth, man. Hey, it's about to get real out here, man. And the people in Babylon, these Babylonians, are so sheltered and so at ease in this place, man. They think the trouble, so to say, we could say, the things that's going on in these other nations would not touch them, man. This place is so full and pumped of pride. They think their military is going to protect them. They think they're unstoppable, untouchable. All right. until these other nations start shooting their missiles here, man. You know, they got a saying, man. You know, they got a saying. They said it didn't stop making guns when they made yours, man. That's the same thing with Babylon, man. It didn't stop making missiles. Didn't stop making nukes when they made Babylons, man. These other nations have the same capability as Babylon, man. All right. You know, and an ally of Iran is Russia. You know, so those two come together. You know, Babylon and Israel come together. And then you're going to have other nations coming together like China, North Korea, you know, India, and so forth, man. You know, hey, all the chess pieces are put into place, man. The dominoes are put into place, man. It's just a matter of time now, man. All right, these are the times that we're in. And a lot of people don't see the times that we're in. They're living in a la-la land, man. They're living in an illusion, you know. That's why a lot of people are about to get caught off guard in these times that we are entering into, man. You know, that's why scripture says, Anaj, you know, Anaj wisdom, you know, the scripture shall be the stability of our times, man. You know, but let me grab some of these precepts real quick. This is Isaiah 34:5, and reads, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my cursed judgment." Right now, that sword being bathed in heaven is what? Those missiles, man. All right, those missiles being shot off from these various nations, you know, and falling upon Babylon, America, man. That is prophesied to happen. That will happen, whether you believe it or not. No matter how much you think the Babylonian military, how strong it is, whatever you may have your perception of it or how you may perceive it, Babylon's going to get hit with nukes, man. All right, it's going to get hit with missiles from these other nations, man. All right. And it was a beautiful sight to see, man, these missiles getting shot off, you know, and falling upon these nations, man. You know, and that's about to be a reality in Babylon, man. You know, even right now, right? It's midnight right now. It's about to be 1 a.m. You know, I was on a nightly stroll, you know, and I'm just looking at the sky. I'm like, man, you know, these Babylonian skies real soon, they about to be covered with missiles falling down upon it, man. You know, if you seen the clips, it showed it in the clip, you know, missiles being shot off. You know, you see what it looks like, man. All right. Judgment is about to come, man. All right. And the elect of the nation of Israel, all right, is about to be delivered out of this place, man. The Lord's getting ready to crack those clouds with the chariots, you know, that they call UFOs. Judgment is coming, man. And we must do everything that we can possibly do to be prepared for these times that we are about to enter into, man. You know, everything that we can do to be found pleasing in the sight of Yahweh Shema Shah, to be a part of the number, to be ultimately saved and delivered before that ultimate destruction falls upon this place. All right, this is 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, verse 15. It reads, "For the sword and their destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able." All right, hey, and ultimately, hey, these are the things that we are getting ready to see, man. All right, uproars of the people, you know, lockdowns, you know, what they call them, checkpoints, you know, cutting off cities, martial law, you know, neighbor against neighbor, you know, sedition among men, ultimately, you know, it's about to be all hell break loose, man. SHTF, man. Shit hit the fan. That's about to be a reality in the streets of Babylon, America, man. Whether you believe it or not, that's going to be a reality, man. And it's prophesied to happen in the Bible, man. In the scriptures. All right? Because we already see the tensions increasing. We already seen the uproars of the people, the protesting, the rioting, the no kings protests, you know, and so forth, man. All right? There's a lot of attention that is constantly increasing in this place, man. And if you're not paying attention to these things, if you're not seeing these things, if you're living in la la land, if you're living in a fairy tale, man, you're gonna be caught off guard, man. Because it's gonna get real bad in this place, man. You're gonna be seeing cannibalism. You're going to be seeing women being ravaged. You're going to be seeing men being put to death. Mighty men being put to death. Quote unquote mighty men of this world, I should say, being put to death, man. All right? It's going to be full-blown anarchy in the streets, man. But yet people are in La La Land, man. And I can't wait to see these people that are, quote unquote, at ease, that are in La La Land when they get caught off guard in this place, man. Because you've been warned. The men of Yahweh Shema Shai have been on the highways and hedges, beginning with our apostles and our elders on now for decades, 30 plus years, warning our people of what's to come, man. So you can't say you haven't been warned. This is the time with it ever to seek Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, man, to get right before it's too late. This is Isaiah 14:20. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. And why is the earth going to reel to and fro like a drunkard? Because of those missiles, man, right? I believe, I forgot the number off the top of my head, but a missile weighs about, I believe it's 2,000 tons or something tons, man, a couple thousand tons, roughly. Don't quote me on that, but the missile is very heavy off of just dead weight, man. So imagine that, think of 4th of July, or if you ever popped a firework, if you're in your car, a firework goes off outside, you feel that vibration. Or if you're inside your house, a firework goes off outside, you feel that vibration that shake your wall, shake a little bit, man. So imagine when these missiles going off in this place, man. All these missiles going off, man. It's going to be a great shaking, man. Like the scripture said, earth shall reel to and fro, man. Hey, it's about to be bad in this place, man. All right? 200 million. All right? Missiles hitting Babylon, America, man. Right? This place about to be cooked in 1 hour, man, like the scripture tells us, man. Isaiah, second Ezra, the 16th chapter, verse 13, and reads, For strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss. When they begin to be shot into the ends of the world, right? So, hey, the arrows, right, are those missiles, right, being shot from the ends of the world, right, these missiles being shot from these various nations. All right, also backing up the first precept I said, the sword being bathed in heaven. Are those missiles being shot up, So, hey, these things that's happening right now, World War III war, these missiles, the nukes, is all prophesied about already in the scriptures, man. The Lord already gave us the download, man, the spiritual insider trading to know what's about to happen. And we're seeing these things getting ready to come to fruition, man. So we must prepare ourselves, man. It's about to get real in this place, man. Lord willing, we continually fight, endure, push, all the way to the end, and continue doing everything to be found pleasing in the sight of Yahweh Shema Shai. And Lord willing, we are a part of that number to be ultimately saved, before the utter destruction falls upon Babylon, America, man. But hey, I'm going to wrap it up with that. Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect of Israel. With that being said, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai B'Hashem, Ruach HaKodesh, that belongs to the elders and apostles of great millstone well. Peace, blessings, salutations to the elect as out there pushing, laboring, believing, and listening to this truth with our sincerity. Until next time, shalom, and above all, Kwam Yasharallah, shalom.